Okay, so we're going to have a look at how to make a Caesar cipher in Python. And if you don't know already, a Caesar cipher shifts letters in one message to then become letters in a different message. So for example, in this case, this E may become a B because it's shifted backwards 3 spaces. Okay, and all the other letters will be shifted backwards 3 spaces to make a encrypted message. Okay. Now to do this, we are going to use what we call AC characters. Okay, so this column here is what we call the AC numbers, and each character on a keyboard has an AC number associated with it. Okay, or ASCII, sometimes pronounced. So for example, capital A, the ASCII number is 65. Capital B, the ASCII number is 66, and so on. You can see there the alphabet all the way down to 90 for Z. Okay, so if we have a look at this in Python, we've got a couple of functions that will do this for us. So we've got this first function here called ORD, okay, and what this does, the letter I've put in brackets, it will convert to its AC number equivalent, okay. So if I just run this program on the right hand side here, you'll see 65, okay, so A is 65. So switching back to our AC table, if we read across here, A is 65, okay. So that's converting a AC character to a AC value, okay. Now we can do the other way around with this function here, CHR, okay. So we can put in a number, an AC number, 66 in this case, and that will convert it back to a letter, an AC character. So you can see there it's come up as B. And again, if we look across on our chart here, 66 is equal to B. Okay, so how can we use this in terms of actually creating a Caesar cipher in Python? Okay, so here is a program which will do that. So up here, I've got the ability to type in a string, so a sentence or a word. And what we're going to do in this case, we're going to shift each letter 1 to the right. So in other words, A becomes B, B becomes C, and so on. Okay, so we type in our string, just want to clear that up there, and I've made a new variable, and this is going to be our message that comes out at the end. This is going to be our encrypted message. Okay, so first up, we calculate the length of what the person has typed in. So up here, they're going to type in, say, the word hello, and it's going to calculate the length of hello. And we need to do this because we need to look at each letter in the word hello. And we can do that here by running a loop. So I've said for x in range 0, so the start of hello, so H, up to the message length of hello. So in other words, we're going to run the loop for 5 times, okay, because there's 5 characters in the word hello. Now here, what I've got is similar to that code I just showed you, okay? So what we're doing here is we are getting the AC number, okay, from each of the letters, okay? So X will start off as 0, so we're looking in hello, and the character 0 in hello is H. So what this is doing, this is converting H to an AC value, okay? So in the case of what we were talking about before, H is going to be 72, okay? Now, because we're going to shift all the letters 1 across, what we've done here is we've added 1 to that number, okay? So H, we said, was 72. We're going to add 1 to it to become 73. Okay, so H will now become I, all right? Now, we need to now get that number, and we need to convert it back, which we'll do in a second, actually, because I forgot to say, if we get to 90, okay, so 90 is Z, okay, just there, so 90 is Z, we then need to convert back, all the way back, so Z becomes A. So in this case, we're minusing all the letters of the alphabet, so we go back to 65, which would be A. Okay. Now, so we've got the AC numbers. We've added 1 to each number. Okay. Down here, this is where we get our new encrypted message. Okay, so what's happening here is each time the loop runs, so we think of H in this case, H was 70, I've forgotten now, 72 did we say it was? Here we've made it become 73, Okay, so it's going to go down here. It won't do this bit because we haven't got Z, so it'll do this bit. So it will say the new message is 73, but the character version of that, okay, which we said was I. So it'll add I to our new message, and then it will run the loop again for E. Okay, and same thing, it will convert E to a AC value, which I think up here is 69, and it'll add 1 to it to become 70, so E should become F, and then it will add F to the new message, okay, and so on. It will keep going until the end of the word hello, okay. So if we run this, hopefully, let's try hello. There we go, we've got the Caesar cipher encrypted version of that, okay. If we wanted to shift more than one value, we would change that number there, and I can leave you to have a little play around with that. So that's the Caesar cipher in Python.